Okay, in this video I'm going to show you a solution to a problem that a couple of my customers have contacted me about. It's the problem with opening older versions of MayaStar in newer versions of MayaStar, primarily opening, older versions in MayaStar 5.0 and newer. A lot of people were using MayaStar 4.5. And they were having trouble, they were getting their files all set up, so they had several different, they had brought in on their own several different mesh bodies from kits, developer kits that they had applied for with the different mesh body designers. Not me, but the other, like Slink and Maitreya and Beleza and all that kind of stuff. And then they were finding that they had so they had sort of like their template files already created, where they had imported it into MayaStar and all that kind of stuff and saved it. But they were finding that when they were trying to use it with MayaStar 5.0, that these older files were not behaving correctly in the appearance editor, and that was being a problem. So, okay. So here's the solution to that. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really simple. Basically, the reason the appearance editor was not working properly was that I had added new sliders at the bottom of the eyes. I had added the eyebrow shape sliders because of bento. We added, bones to the face, and the bones that we added, some of the last bones that we added were the eyebrow bones. And in fact, I was the one who created the sliders for the eyebrow bones. And so, along with the groin size, the male package size slider, and the head size slider, I did those. And the egghead, well, I did a version of the egghead, and then Matrice redid the egghead about 5 times. Oh, poor Matrice. He did all the other sliders, him and Gaia. Mainly him, I believe. I know Gaia helped him a lot, but yeah, Matrice did like 98% of the sliders. So anyway, because these sliders are in here, when you click on the default shape or the mesh default buttons, you get an error because the eyebrow bones are actually missing in older versions of Maya. Oh, here's that lovely blue spaghetti mess that we see all the time, or I've been asked about a million times. It's just a display setting. Just come in here to joint size and make it small. Okay. So you can see that this is an older skeleton. It's not a bento skeleton. It has all the original skeleton bones that Second Life had, including the collision bones. But it obviously is not going to have the eyebrow shaped sliders, or eyebrow shaped bones. So when you try to go to these, you get an error. You get these errors because it's not, these bones are missing. So it's a real easy fix. All you have to do is, let me minimize this. All you have to do is open up the file that you want to be compatible with MayaStar 5.0. Say there's a file that you want compatible with MayaStar, you added in your own mesh to it, whether it's mesh clothing or if it's you've created your own templates with the different mesh bodies that are out there, but that you have it them connected to the MayaStar skeleton, and now you want to open it up in a newer version of MayaStar, such as MayaStar 5.0. So, like I said, it's a real easy fix. All you have to do is open up your script editor, and I will provide this mail script in the description of this video, so you just kind of copy and paste it into here. So I'm going to paste it into there. This is a Mel script. Make sure there's nothing in that thing, and make sure you're on the Mel tab. I don't know where my Python tab went. Should have a Python tab. I must have accidentally deleted it at some point. So make sure you're on your Mel tab. Click in here to get the cursor, and then just paste it. And once it's pasted, you select it all, or you can go Control A to select all. And then all you have to do is hold down your right mouse button and click Execute. And now what that did is it added those bones. It added in such a way that you'll never see them, but they're in your scene. And now the editor should work just fine. See? Because those bones are in the scene. It was looking for those bones, and I'm not finding the bones. That's why we're getting that error. Okay, so say you have more than just one file. You have more than one file that you want to do this to. You know, say you have a bunch of different templates for a bunch of different mesh bodies that you do. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, so I just Control Z to get back. See, I would get those errors again. Okay, so say you want to do this a lot, and you don't want to have to copy and paste this all the time, you know, and remember where you saved it and all that kind of stuff. So it's real easy. Click anywhere in here, Control A to select it all. Come up here to File, and then go Save Script to Shelf. So have the shelf open that you want to save it at. Right now I have Custom open. Click Save to Shelf, and we'll say upgrade 5.0. Okay. Only problem is you got to keep that short because you can't see the whole name up here. See, now a button is created up here. So now I guess you remember you get an error. Okay, so now all I have to do is click this button, and that has been added to the scene, and now everything's working. Okay, now once you've added that to the scene, then you go File. You can either save over your original, or I would do a Save As and save a new copy, and you might want to call it whatever, blah 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 5.0 or 4 5.0. 4 being FOR 5.0. So now you'll have your template saved, you know, or you'll have your file saved. And you only have to do that once. Now whenever you open up your file, after you've saved it, it'll already have those eyebrow bones and controls and stuff that need to be in there for this to work. So you only have to do it once. Once you save it, and this button will remain there until you delete it. Although if you crash before you close Maya, see, when you close Maya, Maya always goes through a closing procedure that saves all your settings and everything. It also saves anything that you may have added to such as buttons to your shelf. So if you crash before you have a chance to close Maya, that button that if I were to crash right now, this button, when I reopened up Maya, would be missing. It wouldn't be there. But as long as I close Maya, it will save it. It'll save the button, and then the button will always be there. So if you have a bunch of these, like I say, a bunch of different templates, a bunch of different mesh bodies that you've brought into MayaStar and have on MayaStar Skeleton, but they're not working since you've upgraded to MayaStar 5.0 or newer, this is the fix for that. This will allow these buttons to work again. Now, just because we've added those to the scene, these these sliders won't have any effect. Just because they're in the scene doesn't mean it's going to actually affect your eyebrows. Because to affect the eyebrows, they have to be a fitted mesh, not a fitted mesh, a bento mesh avatar head rigged to the bento bones. And this obviously doesn't have the bento bones, so it's not rigged to it. Like I said, the eyebrows bones are here. They are in the scene. They are just hidden. But they don't automatically, just clicking that button doesn't automatically make your mesh compatible with the bento sliders. So, but anyway, so that's it. That's a quick fix. And that will help you if you've been having problems with older MayaStar files that you've been trying to open in a newer version of MayaStar. So, awesome. Alrighty. Well, we'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.